Ah, what a wonderful spot to find our very first city.
First of many. We're going to settle the land and make a huge empire.
That's right. Flair, go ahead and tell the settlers to settle here. We'll name this place Hetopia, the capital and heart of our empire.
Right away! Hey, Heatnix, a warrior of ours ended up finding a goody hut. Should we have them go and check it out?
Yes, of course. Perhaps those people might want to join the glory of the...
They were barbarians and they just killed our only warrior.
Are you kidding me, stupid barbarians?
Blaze, Heatnix, we just made contact with another civilization. Turns out we're not the only ones here on this planet.
Oh, excellent. Bring them here.
Hi, Blaze Heatnix! This is a really cool civilization you got here.
Wait, your leader is here too, Flair?
Yeah, seems like it. Don't worry though, I already explained that I'm here to help you.
Hey, Heatnix. Care to trade some technology? I will give you the alphabet and the wheel in return for bronze work and masonry.
That's actually a pretty good trade.
Fine, let it be, but you better not cause any issues, Gustav. You understand?
Of course! I never would want to cause any issues for you.
Good, because I won't hesitate if you do.
Blaze Heatnix, good news. City expansion has been going pretty well. We just finished production on another settler.
What about worker productivity?
We still only have one worker.
Good, just wanted to make sure he didn't quit. Anyways, what's next on the agenda?
Well, the people think we should attempt to build a wonder. Thanks to us having masonry, we can try building the Great Pyramids.
That would be excellent! We can build a great wonder in the honor of the magnificent Godbird. Me, Blaze Heatnix. Go ahead and issue the order, my great deity of fire and flames, Flair Phoenix.
Sure thing. I could get used to being called that.
Flair, how are the pyramids progressing?
Good, but... Oh,
What's wrong?
someone finished it before we did.
What's that supposed to mean?
There can't be two Great Pyramids. We can't finish this project. Collector Tortoise built it first.
So wait, we have to scrap the entire thing? But we haven't even met Collector Tortoise yet. That doesn't make sense.
Don't worry, though. Thanks to the ivory deposit we have, we can change production to the statue of Zeus. I mean, Heatnix, and we can finish it literally right now.
What? That makes even less sense. How the heck are you going to immediately switch gears and get that instantly done?
Oh, it's easy. We just reused the same blocks for the pyramid to build a foundation, and then just moved the giant statue of you.
All right, carry on then. I'm not going to complain over a temple still being built in my honor.
Great news, Heatnix. Our scholars just discovered a new form of government.
Huh? Why would we need a new form of government? Everything has been going fine. Everyone loves and respects me as their Godbird dictator.
Well, let's just say some of the cities outside of the capital have been having some issues with corruption. But don't worry, that's where the new government comes in. So rather than saying you're an absolute dictator, you're now going to be their Godbird king. We're going to become a monarchy!
Change the name and it results in less corruption, making my authority stronger. I like it! Let's do it! Hey, Flair, did you notice that a whole bunch of people have been gathering around the Heatnix statue?
Yeah, they have. Apparently they're called Ancient Cavalry. They have more health, travel faster, and attack harder than anything else during this era.
Then, we should use them! We got like 10 of them here. We need to use them to attack all of our enemies and have their cities fall to the Godbird's greatness.
Hey, why not? But who should we fight?
I say it's time we target that vanishing Gunga-Roo. That kid hasn't discovered the technology needed for his ride armor, and he's doing a poor job leading his people. Plus, he stole the iron deposit right from under me.
Sounds good. I'll give him our declaration of war. This'll be a breeze.
What? Blaze Heatnix declared war on me? That's not fair! I didn't even get my troops ready! Whatever. Just send whatever we have to attack.
Blaze Heatnix's word of our war has been spreading throughout the world. Since we had an embassy established with Metal Shark Player, he wanted to discuss it with you.
Sure, bring him in!
Hey, Heatnix. Heard you could use some help with that kid Gunga-Roo. Let's agree to an alliance here together, shall we?
Ah, Having you on our side means there is no way we can lose. With my legions of ancient cavalry and your galleries coming in and transporting troops, we'll crush that kangaroo underneath our feet.
That's what I'm thinking. Now then, here are my terms. I just need you to give me map making, and we're all good.
Sure. No problem. I can provide that for your assistance.
Thanks. Now let's take that kangaroo out.
Metal Shark player, thanks to you, we kicked Vanishing Gungaroo off the continent. Oh, who am I kidding? I did most of the work, and you sorta just were there for moral support.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Anyways, he's still around somehow. So I say we just end this war. We won't have to worry about him at this rate anyways.
Yeah, my people have been protesting ever since I changed to a republic, so I say best we end things now.
Bring the kangaroo and flare!
Okay, you guys win. Let's just stop fighting now, okay?
Sure. Just give me the little gold you have left and you can be on your way. Actually, answer me this. Where is your last city? We scoured the entire continent for every single one of your cities, and yet you're still holding out. Where?
Oh, that's easy. I just built it in a really far away island on the opposite side of the coast.
Dang, he got me there.
Very well. At least we don't need to worry anymore about him.
Later, Heatnix. See ya, Metal Shark player.
So, Flare, how did our trade negotiations go with Glistening Vulture? Did she accept our offer?
No, she flat out rejected it. Said it wasn't fair.
All right, let me handle it. I'll be able to figure this out. All right, here's my offer. We'll give you dyes, furs, ivory, incense, and spices. In return, all we ask for are your gems. What do you say?
No.
No! How can you say no to that? We're offering you 5 luxuries for 1! How can you reject that?
Simple, it's not a good trade.
All right, in that case, I'll just put up chivalry. Don't need it. What would you give me for that?
Oh my gosh, I'll give you 1,600 gold, 25 gold per return, and gems. How does that sound?
Perfect. I swear these trade negotiations make no sense.
Heatnix! Terrible news! The City of Lava and Death wants to join up with Gustav Z.
What? How dare they? Why would they ever want to leave my empire?
It's because they like Gustav Z's culture. He built the Great Library, and that is seemingly attracting a lot of people to him.
His culture? What's wrong with my culture of building statues of myself and killing and torturing those who oppose me?
Nothing, of course. It's just, you know, people want more temples and stuff. Maybe not so many torture rooms.
If Gustav wasn't your friend, I would have sent those ancient cavalry and burned his entire empire to the ground. His culture, give me a break.
Blaze Heatnix, Collector Tortoise, would like to speak with you. Is that acceptable?
I was wondering when he was going to show up. I still can't believe he finished building the pyramids before me all those years ago. Go ahead, bring him in.
Blaze Heatnix. It's good to meet you. Care to trade some technology? I'll give you the printing press in return for gunpowder.
I suppose that would be acceptable. Just don't build any more wonders that I'm building. I'm working on Sistine Chapel right now, and last thing I want is to remove all the beautiful pictures of myself, all because you decided to build one too.
Huh. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Blaze Heatnix is not going to be happy in the next 2 turns.
Flare, have we met everyone?
No, there's still one more for us to meet. They're not on the main continent, that's for sure.
Where could they possibly be?
Blaze Heatnix, terrible news! Frost Walrus has sent a declaration of war!
What? Why? For what reason does that walrus have to declare war on my empire?
Don't worry, I brought him here.
Heatnix, how dare you spread your heat and make a mess of my empire! I know melting your snow sounds like something I would do, but I actually have nothing to do with that. Don't you dare play with me! I'm going to send my Viking berserkers to fight! Oh, please, they don't scare me.
Actually, Viking berserkers are ridiculously overpowered. They have the same attack as modern infantry and don't require strategic resources to build.
That's ridiculous. You're telling me a bunch of guys with axes have the same attack as people with rifles?
Yes.
Ha ha! What do you have to say to that Blaze Heatnix? Even your ancient cavalry is no match! Frost Walrus, you do realize that right between us is Glistening Vulture's empire and Metal Shark Players, right?
Yeah, why is that important?
You would have to move your units through their empires, which you do not have permission to do. Which means the only way to reach my empire is through your navy, which is made up of 3 galleries you built back in the ancient era.
Ah, shut it! I'll figure it out! Trust me!
So, should I put that on the bottom of our concerns?
Put it right above building more workers.
Hey, Heatnix! Good news, we just discovered navigation. Therefore, we can finally trade world maps.
Wait, I thought we researched map making back in the ancient era. Why can we only trade maps now?
I don't know. Anyways, Metal Shark Player came in and was interested in our map.
Hey, Heatnix! Hope things are going well. Anyways, I'd like a copy of your world map. I got 40 gold here for it.
Well, that's better than nothing. Here you go, Metal Shark Player. By the way, why do you even want it?
Oh, I just want to find some cities to nibble the toes of some unsuspecting people. Maybe establishing some of those island cities like the one Gungaroo has. You know, that kind of thing.
Don't worry, I get it.
Blaze Heatnix, we finally found the last civilization on the planet.
Took long enough. Who is it?
It's Overdrive Ostrich. I brought him here.
It was sure getting lonely on my own island. Was wondering if we were the only ones. Anyways, don't have a whole lot to trade, but I'll give you some money if you can get me into contact with the others.
Shouldn't be a problem. Flair, go ahead and give him communications with the others.
Oh man, this is gonna be great. Soon my people will develop writing and then we can write to all of them.
Wait, develop writing? You mean you haven't yet?
I haven't gotten around to it. We just discovered how to do math not too long ago.
Overdrive, would you excuse me and Flair for a second?
Go ahead, I'll just go and talk with the others.
Okay, listen, Flair. Overdrive Ostrich barely has any real defenses. I say we make some troops and just take everything over.
Yeah, we can do that. Sure, corruption might be through the roof there, but it should be easy still. I'll prepare some boats and send some troops over.
Excellent.
Heatnix, it's time to select a new government again.
Again. All right, fine, but the options better be good.
You have 2 options, democracy or communism.
Only 2. Are those the only options?
I mean, unless you want one of the previous inefficient options, those are the main 2.
All right, let me think about this. Democracy, I have to rely on. People voting me, and at least with communism, I have to give everyone the same paycheck and I can be referred to as a great leader. All right, communism it is, I suppose.
I'll make the needed changes in government right away. Ooh, thank goodness. If I told him fascism was an option, he would have picked that, which would have been terrible.
Hey, Flair, did you notice that we have coal? That one worker we have is building some railroads now.
Yeah, really cool, don't you think? Units can use railroads to travel instantly.
Wait, they can basically use those things to teleport?
Pretty much. Can be great for getting around on the continent.
We must invest in this. We need all of our cities to have railroads.
Heatnix, that's gonna take forever with the one worker we have.
Fine. We'll make more workers. Just get me those railroads.
Blaze Heatnix. After many delays, I'm happy to report to you that the intelligence agency has been successfully completed. I'm ready to lead the operation.
Excellent! With these spy networks, we can know whenever the other empires are building their wonders so we can sabotage their production to ensure ours gets done first.
Yes. I'm also happy to report that everyone has received their assignments and are going to be heading to the 7 other empires.
Amazing. I am excited to see their reports come in.
It is worth mentioning that thanks to our form of government, I was easily able to plant the spies in. Who would have thought spies always operate better in communism?
Blaze Heatnix! I have some terrible news. We're at war with half of the planet now.
Wait, what? I didn't even declare war on anyone this time. What happened?
Well, it all started when everyone started signing mutual protection pacts with each other. Glistening Vulture, Collector Tortoise, and Frost Walrus all had one going on.
Okay, and what does that have to do with me? I didn't even attack Frost Walrus's cities despite our war going on.
That's the thing. Frost Walrus sent his units to attack you. Because we signed a mutual protection pact with Metal Shark Player and Gustav Z. they also were forced to declare war on Frost Walrus. Because Metal Shark Player landed troops to attack Frost Walrus's cities, it forced Glistening Vulture and Collector Tortoise to declare war on Metal Shark Player as well, which lead to them both landing troops on Metal Shark Player's territory to attack. Therefore, we must declare war on them as well.
I'm not even going to pretend to understand that. I'll just take it as they're my enemies now.
Fair enough. We're going to be facing an uphill battle. These three aren't going to be easy targets. It's best to hold our ground, focus on military, and try to push them back.
Those wimps will fall to our power. Also, Flare, while you're at it, declare war on Overdrive Ostrich.
Sure, what's one more opponent? Anyways, I set up a war council for you to discuss plans with the others.
Don't worry, Heatnix. I got your back as I always do. You got nothing to worry about.
Oh no, I'm bad at fighting.
Is this really what I have to work with? This is great. We finally managed to develop a tank. Go ahead and send it to take over all of Overdrive Ostrich's land.
Right away! I'll load it up in a gallery and send it right away. Blaze Heatnix, the tank, was destroyed.
What? How is that possible? I thought Overdrive Ostrich just had spearmen defending his cities. How did the tank lose to that?
Well, you see, Heatnix, those spearmen had really sharp spears and really good shields.
Enough of this nonsense! This is ridiculous! Leave Overdrive alone! It's not like his boats can even get to us. Just focus on the enemy ahead!
Blaze Heatnix, we have finally finished research on flight. Honestly, took us long enough to understand considering we both can fly.
Yes, certainly took their sweet time, didn't they?
Anyways, I say we focus our production on bombers.
Sounds good. Though I don't need any further convincing, but share some of the details.
Bombers are like insanely overpowered. They can pretty much attack any city mostly unimpeded. Unless there are a ton of anti-air forces, we can just bomb cities and eliminate all their troops just like that.
And is there no limit to how many we can have?
Nope. Just stack a bunch of them and let them attack.
Excellent. This war should be over in no time. Well, we did it. We won the war, reduced the enemy's power significantly, and got new territory. Things are finally looking up for us.
I have to say, things handled themselves pretty nicely here. It looks like the road to victory is clear. Heatnix, I just want to say, it's been great being along with you after everything.
You have been a phenomenal deity of fire and flames to me, Flare. That being said, the time has come to enact the last part of my plan. We will build the United Nations and have the other nations elect me as their glorious leader.
Let's do it. It's been an honor serving you, Blaze Heatnix. You truly are a magnificent god bird.
Welcome, everyone. As the builder of the United Nations, I call upon an election to decide the leader of this organization. Go on ahead, discuss, then vote who you want to be your leader. The two options are me and Gustav Z. Pick wisely.
I'm voting Heatnix. He had my back since the start. Of course I'll vote for him.
He took all of my land and left me with an island. He's a jerk. I'm voting Gustav.
I second that. He even tried taking over my land. He sent a huge tank. Fortunately, my spearmen dealt with it. Gustav Z was even nice enough to give me half the tech tree. He gets my vote.
Blaze Heatnix is a tough negotiator, and I'm not exactly feeling positive about him after he bombed all my high production buildings. Gustav Z is nice, always accepts my offers, and he didn't attack me. He gets my vote.
Yeah, I'm throwing my vote to Gustav Z as well. Do you know how many times he kept trying to disrupt my production of wonders? It was ridiculous.
Then it's settled because I'm voting for Gustav Z as well. At least he doesn't melt my snow.
All right, the votes are tallied, and the winner is Gustav?
Oh, wow. I'm the leader of the United Nations? Aw, you guys shouldn't have. Thank you all so much. I promise to bring peace to everyone, and happiness, and to improve all the lives in other civilizations by sharing my technology.
Yep, I'm reloading. All right, that's it. Elections are now postponed permanently.
So, what are we going to do to win then?
Let's go over the other victory conditions.
Well, there's conquest victory. We would just have to defeat everyone.
Oh, that would take too long at this point. We would face heavy resistance too. Especially from Overdrive Ostrich's spearmen.
Domination is off the table. It's basically the same thing. Only difference is that it requires 2/3 of population and land.
What else is there?
There's space race victory.
Pretty sure Frost Walrus is trying to do that. Make his own version of the final weapon that Colonel of the Reploid Force tried to do. And we all know how that turned out.
We still have cultural victory.
Both Gustav Z and Collector Tortoise somehow have high culture, and would make one of the requirements pretty much impossible.
All that leaves is the wonder victory, but I mean, that's more just meant for scenario play. You have to build every great wonder in the game.
We're doing that.
What? You can't be serious!
Think about it, Flare. Most of our enemies built their wonders in their capital. We set up a field HQ with a settler and send all of our bombers there, and we can take them over. It'll take far less time.
That could actually work.
Then it's settled. We shall capture every wonder of the world.
It is the dawn of the 21st century, and today, every single wonder now lies in the hands of Blaze Heatniks. Waves of bombers would mercilessly attack the capitals of each of the nations that have wonders. The bombers would leave each of the city as a pile of rubble, except for the wonders they have. Heatniks would then capture the remains of the city and then change each of the wonders to be in his own image. That being said, not every wonder was stolen that Blaze Heatniks got, for he made many strides building wonders of his own, such as developing the internet, establishing the SETI program, and finding the cure to the Maverick virus. Or at least that's what he claimed. I don't know. A lot of others claim to do that, so I'm not sure. Regardless, Blaze Heatniks now stands as the ruler of all the world's wonders, and by extension, the world.